questions for Isaiah?
How did it feel to get those 2 punt returns for the touchdown?
It was a good feeling, obviously, especially coming with a W. But I got to tilt my hat to the punt return team. They blocked their butts off for me. And they make my job easier. I just got to read one block, and I'm shooting down the middle. So I just got to tilt my hat to them.
Isaiah, on the first punt return to a touchdown, was there any feeling at all in your mind at the beginning that maybe this was not such a good idea when you were running across the field and losing the yards? Did you have any doubts at all?
Yeah, I was just playing football. Obviously, I knew it was a block call, so it could have been a possible fair catch. But the punter gave me a good punt. He kicked it pretty far, and I had space, so I was just like, some yards are better than no yards, so I caught it, and then I just tried to make something happen, and it worked out. I ended up scoring. A couple of guys peeled back and made some key blocks for me, and I was able to get in the end zone. So.
Were you tired at all after that?
Oh, definitely. I was tired, but emotions of the game, like, you don't think about it. You're just so happy, that you scored, you made a play, and the fans are yelling and stuff, and so you don't really think about that kind of stuff.
What's the difference in mindset between like a punt returner and a kickoff returner?
Well, obviously they both got design plays, but punt returner is more freestyle. Like, punt returner is more freestyle. You just run around and guys peel back and get blocks for you. And where kick return is, this is how it's going to be blocked, and you set it up and you just run. You run straight there. You run straight through that hole or this and that. But punt return is more freestyle, and I would say like I'm a freestyle type of player, so I like punt return.
This was the first time in your career that you scored more than one touchdown in a game. Were you aware of that?
No, not really.
And it was also the first time you had returned a touchdown in either kick or punt return situation. Was that kind of something you've been itching to do throughout your career, considering all the number of kick returns you've handled?
Yeah, of course. I knew it was gonna happen, sooner or later, and to come out and get 2, that was a big deal for me. But like I said, it's the blocking, man. Like, they make my job easy. They'll just run, and when it's not that hard when you just got the punter to beat. So,
Does the first scoring punt return help at all when you're returning that second one? Does that kind of make the game even slower, or see the lane better?
well, obviously it gives you a lot more confidence, and not just me, but also gives all the guys on the punt return team more confidence. Like, let's get another one. Let's get another one. They wanted to get a third one, so I was like. So that, just having that type of mindset makes things a lot easier. Just knowing, you and all your guys are on the same page, and, this is a good deal.
Anything else for Isaiah?
Yeah, what was it like to have the ability to sort of play from ahead as opposed to the Rutgers game where you guys started out playing a bit of catch-up? What was it like to have that freedom on offense early on?
Oh, well, yeah, obviously, I want to say, it made us more comfortable. It's just, not too much nerve-wracking, like, we just felt like we was in control. Not saying we didn't feel like we were in control during the Rutgers, but we felt more in control. And obviously we still have a lot of things to work on. When we watch the film, we still got a lot of things to work on. But we just felt like we controlled the game for most of the parts.